In the face of womankind's newfound empowerment and progress, there exists this dreaded disease that has afflicted women from all over the globe, taking over their lives: breast cancer. Breast cancer is the #1 cancer killer among women. According to a study done by the WHO, there is one breast cancer patient in every 8 women. And breast cancer also happens to be the second most common cancer in the world. According to the results of a survey done by Globocon 2000, about 9% of all new cancer cases in India are of breast cancer. And today, breast cancer afflicts almost 80,000 women each year in India. So what is breast cancer? To understand the disease better, it is important to know your breast well. Nipple and areola are the parts of the breast that you can see. But the parts that you can't see include lobules, ducts, and fatty tissue. All these parts put together form a healthy breast. The normal breast tissue is made up of healthy cells that keep dividing into similar cells through its lifetime. Non-invasive breast cancer occurs when cancer cells are only in the ducts. This means that this kind of breast cancer remains in the duct and does not spread to any other part. But invasive breast cancer occurs when abnormal cells move out of the ducts or lobules into the surrounding breast tissue. But the most dangerous of them all, metastasis, occurs when cancer cells move into the lymph nodes or bloodstream and travel to other parts of the body. Certain signs and symptoms that may indicate breast cancer are dimpling of the skin or any other changes in texture or shape of the breast, any kind of change in nipple shape or any unexplained discharge, presence of breast lumps or skin thickening, underarm tenderness or any kind of skin changes. You are at a risk of breast cancer if you have a family history of breast cancer, especially in a mother or sister, childlessness or having a late first child, probably after the age of 30, a previous history of cancer in one breast, an exposure to ionizing radiation such as X-rays, or early menarche or the first period, women who have not breastfed their children, a late menopause, any kind of hormonal treatment, being overweight or obese, or excessive intake of fat and alcohol or a habit of cigarette smoking. The earlier you find out, the greater chance you have to recover. If you find anything unusual or abnormal, please do not take medicine without prescription or jump to any conclusions of your own. These changes should be reported to the doctor immediately. It is important that you approach an experienced doctor to have further examinations, as it is the only way to a proper treatment. What can you do to prevent breast cancer and protect yourself? There is a simple, cost-free way to do this: breast self-examination technique, through which you can examine your breasts. The purpose of this breast self-examination is to find out the presence of any lumps, masses, or other abnormalities. There are 3 ways to examine your breasts. The first one being the circular or clockwise technique. Let me show you this technique that involves checking each breast in a circular pattern. Start with the outermost part of the breast, including the armpit. Then carefully examine every single portion of the breast, moving completely around the breast in the clockwise direction in a circular motion, hence the name circular technique. Once you finish the procedure, then you continue to the other breast. After carefully examining the breast, the final step is to carefully examine your nipple. You have to check your nipple by gently squeezing it with your index finger to find any discharge from the breast. The second method of breast self-examination is the vertical strip technique. in which you check each breast in top to bottom pattern, that is, in a vertical pattern as shown. The third method is the wedge technique. In this method, you divide your breast into 4 quadrants through imaginary lines and then check the breasts. You may choose any one technique which seems best for you. Remember that it does not matter which of these 3 methods you use, but once you select your preferred method, stay with the same. Regardless of the procedure you select, you ought to know that there are several things to remember. It is important that you perform the breast self-examination every month so that you can learn what looks and feels like normal breasts and you can detect changes early. It is also important to carefully examine the area under nipples and upper outer area, as 33% of all breast cancers occur here. Also, be very sure to check the armpit area for lumps. Guidelines: breast self-examinations should be performed once each month beginning at the age of 20 and continue each month throughout a woman's lifetime. Note that women who are menstruating should perform the breast self-examination from a few days to about a week after menstruation has ended. Women who are no longer menstruating should do the breast self-examination on the same day every month. Women using oral contraceptives are encouraged to do their breast self-examination each month on the day they begin a new pack of pills. Always remember that the best time to do breast self-examination is right after your period, when the breasts are not tender or swollen. If you don't have your regular periods, then do it on the same day each month. Let me now show you the right way of performing this breast self-examination. First, stand in front of the mirror and place the arms at the sides. Check for any change in size, shape or contours of your breasts. Also look for any kind of dimpling, redness, scaliness or swelling of the breasts. Bend forward with the hand on the hips and look for any irregularities. Then, raise your arms overhead or put your hands behind your head. Turn to each side carefully and check the breasts completely. Note any changes in symmetry between the right and left breasts. Remember, it is often normal for women to have one breast that is larger or of a different shape than the other. Examine each breast separately and feel for any lumps, changes or irregularities. But don't forget to use the pads of the finger and not the tips. Lie down with a pillow or folded towel under the right shoulder and place the right arm behind the head. Check the entire breast and armpit area using the pads of the first 3 middle fingers of the left hand to feel for lumps, changes or irregularities in the right breast as shown. Remember to press firmly enough to know how the breast feels. A firm ridge in the lower curve of each breast is very normal. The examination should then be repeated on the left breast using the finger pads of the right hand. The pillow or folded towel should also be moved under the left shoulder at this time. You can also do a breast self-examination while you are in the shower, as it is easier to check for any lumps or irregularities when your skin is soapy and wet. Always remember, the earlier you discover a problem, the greater chance you will have to recover.